Oh shit, what's up, y'all? Tattleborough back in. What's up? In case you hear anything, we are listening to Genocide Commando. I like Genocide Commando. This is their album Third World War or something. They got an album before this one, Awaiting Mass Destruction or something like that. Banger. If you like black metal, if you like that raw black metal. And this one's like, oh, this might be a naughty band. As Justin would say, he calls them naughty bands. Is this a naughty band? I don't know. You listen to it and you tell me. I don't give a damn, dude. I think it's freaking awesome. It's like, oh, police state stuff. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, so I just want to recap. We're going to do this again. Memphis, a guy was charged with first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse after his 3-year-old son was found dead near downtown Memphis in July 2026. So this year, last month, a guy, did he, like, abuse of a corpse after, so his 3-year, I didn't click on this article. I kind of wish I had. But that's pretty brutal. Look that up, Memphis. Abuse of a corpse, July 26th. 2026, rather, not the date. Dude was playing Necropedophile. That's a Cannibal Corpse song, isn't it? Come on, man. That's some sick shit right there. That is some sick shit. That Memphis, of all places. Really, Memphis, that town that's so fucking crazy that even people in other states know how crazy that town is. I'll be honest with you, I've been through Memphis. I've never hung out there. Moving on. Back to Necropedophile. Yeah, dude did Necropedophile IRL. I hope bad things happen to him in jail. I really do. Hope they happen to him and no one else but him. Then we did the Sumner on a different cut. Now we got Chattanooga. So in Chattanooga, it's on the other end of the state now. This is actually closer to Georgia. When you realize how close Chattanooga is to Georgia, it's strange. It's very close. Anyways, charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence after a 22-year-old woman was found dead in a Lookout Valley motel parking lot. So this dude, like, tried to whack somebody in the hotel, whacked a prostitute, man. Maybe it was like one of those hookups. The dude was playing Jack the Ripper for real life. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Found dead in the parking lot. So tampering with evidence, I'm assuming, I didn't look this case up, but I'm assuming they took the body, whacked the body in the motel room, abused it, and then tried to conceal the evidence in a car in the parking lot. Or maybe they just dropped the car off in the parking lot. No, I don't think they did that. I should have looked that case up. Anyways, they're highly disturbing. So Tennessee is known for, in the past month, we've got 3. In July 2026, there are 3 abuse of a corpse cases. Man, that'll put you on the map, won't it? Oh, yeah. Home prices are starting to drop around here. I wonder if the police state, the uncontrollable prisons, that's the other thing they have out here, prisons, wherever the prisons are, the locals will not work in those prisons because the locals all know that the gangs run the prisons, and if you go in there, you better do what the gangs say or you're going to get beat up. I did hear of one prison where the injury to an employee was at 100%. So if you worked for this prison, 100% you're getting injured. How would you like to go to a job knowing you're about to get injured? And not injured from, like, tools or machinery, but from other people coming up to beat the shit out of you for not doing what they say. So yeah, all the towns that have prisons out here in the South, all the towns that have prisons in the South, they all know that do not work in those things. So much so that we see out of town plates and clothing that suggests they're going to work in the prison, and you can watch, dude. Within a month, they're gone. In a month, they're gone. They bring these prisons have to go out of state to bring people in, and the people in here work 1 week to 1 month, and they are fucking out. One dude that lasted a week. I don't even know if he made it the full week. I just know we saw him, and then we never saw him again. Like, he was just whoop. He had North Carolina plates. I'm assuming he went right back over there. I was like, yeah, you better do it. One guy came over, and I know this sort of personally, came in, or he had gotten hired at the prison, and he knew he was a shoe-in. He was working another job, so he decided to buy a house out here and finagled it to where he could move in, and then on a weekend, on Saturday, and then Monday started his first day at work. Within a month of working there, he realized, like, in less than a month of working there, he realized this was not going to last. It was completely untenable. So he had to figure out now how to sell this house that he just bought and then find another job that's not this prison job. And, you know, I don't know what his skill set was, so I don't know how well he did. But I know the guys that moved him out. I can't remember where they say they moved him to, but they helped him pack. That's how it is down here. We're like, hey, there's an extremely dangerous job. We don't want to do it. How about you? So, yeah, you can see that Tennessee has been exploiting the hell out of the recent migrants, and I mean the legal ones, and I mean the ones from California, New York, and the Midwest, who come out here for freedom, and they come out here and find a fucking police state. And they come out here and find very mean sons of bitches out here. We just don't see it the same way they do. So they come out here and they're like, well, this is fucked up. Like, you have to literally be aggressive to these cops. It's like, yeah, in a way, there's like a legal way to be aggressive towards them and it backs them down. But you always have to realize, like, you know, there's that chance that things go wrong and you're dead in the street from a cop. And I've known guys that's happened to. You know, shit just went sideways and cooler heads did not prevail that day. And you're out some people. And that's life out here in the bloody South. All right, Kat, is there anything you want to say?
So the people that run our countries and governments are in the secret handshake club, right? Okay, I got that. Then they have unfaithful wives, or their wives are trans. Is that right? Am I reading that right?
Oh, so yeah, Kat, the handshake club. A lot of that very intro group that you and me and anybody can just walk up and join. That's a very intro level group. That's how they vet you. That's how they do background checks on you. That's how they get to know you and kind of understand how you function. And then, you know, do you have an aptitude to move forward? And a lot of people that you'll meet who are in that special handshake club, they'll tell you they're high ranking. They're not. They're lying to you. They're deceiving you because you don't understand their words. If anybody says they're a master handshake club, no, that's like third or fourth level at like 32 to 33, depending on which rank you're using. One of them's 33, one's 32. One of them starts at 0, one of them starts at 1. There you go. It's their shit, not mine. So when they tell you master, then because after you get third or fourth, whatever, up to 5 to 8 and then 9 to 12 or something like that, those names don't have anything to do with what you've heard before. Some of those names get really esoteric, strangely esoteric. In fact, I think one of them means bridge builder. And then if you look at the Pope means bridge builder. And then if you look, where's the Pope live? Vatican? Vatica? That's a goddess of the underworld. So you can see how it's all very esoteric, very mixed into a lot of myths and legends. And the answer is sitting right in front of you. And when they cover that, that's an all-seeing eye, you know, and that's supposed to also be Lucifer, the light bringer. Remember, Lucifer means light bringer. That's in their text. They do have a few things written down, a few manuals. I have read them before, and they do say Lucifer openly. And it just means light bearer. A guy who's saying a lantern or torch or something like that. So I'm sure it's all innocent. Oh, yeah, by the way, Satan just means adversary. Just means adversary. Just enemy or adversary. Doesn't mean anything magical. Satan and Lucifer are titles, they're not names. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, the Secret Handshake Club. Look at their oaths, how they swear like to death and shit like that. Like if they spill the beans, they could be killed. They tell you that day one. Oh, if you talk about this, we'll fucking kill you. And then you see a judge and a police chief, a detective, real estate agents, heads of department stores, and they're all in the room with you, and they're like, if you rat, we kill you. Man, that's kind of some crazy shit. Isn't that, for a benevolent organization, they're really like hard up on like secrecy and killing you and shit if you break their secrets. And then they kind of do other weird stuff like mock human sacrifices. What the fuck does that? It's like going to the Boy Scouts. Oh, day one of the Boy Scouts, we're going to kill a son of a bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't put your kids in that. But it's okay if your husband to join that because the guys at work are going to give him a promotion if he joins it. And yeah, that's how they sold it to a lot of members. They had a lot of low-down guys that were the face, the cattle, the people you put out front. You remember their bosses? No, way more than they do. And the bosses' bosses. Oh, that's where you start getting some shit. And that's how you get governors and presidents and, county, not county judges, but federal judges and state judges, Supreme Court judges. I mean, just think about it. All those fools are initiated in some way into those secret handshake clubs. Every one of them, dude. It's like required. It was a time when that wasn't true, but that's really true these days. And remember, there is one for the women. They had to create a women's group. You want to see a woman who is like a crazy Masonic person, Helena Blavatsky. Look that chick up. She says some weird shit.
For a group of people that call us profane, they're pretty disgusting themselves. Is this what JFK was talking about when he said there was a secret society that actually ran this country?